Hi there, it's Sarah White. I'm doing this video because I'm kind of afraid of doing videos, and so I wanted to try to get over that fear when I have a whole lot of stuff to tell you about and show you. And it'll be a little easier than reading through a 1,000-word blog post about all the yummy yarn I bought this weekend. I was at the Arkansas Fiber Arts Extravaganza this weekend in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and it was so much fun, and there was so much great stuff that I can't wait to share with you. First off, the keynote speakers for the weekend were Kay Gardner and Ann Shane from Mason-Dixon Knitting. We all know and love. If you're a knitter, you know who they are for sure. One of the oldest, well, maybe not the oldest knitting blogs out there, but one that I've been following for the longest time. So people who registered early for the conference got a free copy of their first book, Mason-Dixon Knitting, and I got mine signed. Look to me, Sarah Knit On, Kay and Ann. It was really fun to meet them. They're exactly the way you imagine them from reading their blog. They're so much fun. And one of the other things we got the chance to do was to take a class from them in log cabin knitting, which is Kay's obsession. Here's my little swatch that I got done in the class, and it's supposed to be a washcloth, but it's not yet, so I'll let you know when I get a little bit more of that done. But the real wonderful thing about this event was the vendor hall, because there was so much luscious, great stuff from small producers who are just as passionate about yarn and fiber arts and knitting as we are. And I bought a lot of stuff that I want to share with you. The first thing I bought, and that I actually cast on with before I even left Hot Springs, is this, which I call my Happy Ball. I don't know if you can see a little bit of shine in there, but there is a little bit. This is from Magic and Moonshine. It's called Sunday Kind of Love Fairy Dust, and this is me knitting it. This is just a little scarf using the seafoam stitch. I can't even think what it's called. I think that's right. And it's beautiful and colorful, and I think that it'll make me happy every time I wear this, because how could you not smile when you're wearing something like this? I don't know. The other yarn that I bought and cast on with the same day, within moments of buying it, is this. Get a close up on that too. This is from Hiwassee Creek Dye Works. It is their Aran yarn called Wintry Day. This is kind of a gray and blue and green. This is what I knit with it. I was working on these mitts all weekend. I knit about 6 of them. And I ran out of the yarn that I was using, so I bought this just so I could make some more. And I went and showed it to the vendor like a couple hours after I bought the yarn. And she said, "How do you do that so fast?" Well, we'll get to how I did that so fast in just a minute. It's a really easy pattern. And I'm going to share some more about it on Craft Gossip here in a little while, so you can see that too. This one is from Brooks Farm in Lancaster, Texas. It's their trio yarn. It's wool and baby alpaca and silk, 70-20-10. It's so soft and luscious and beautiful. Purple, blue, and green. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this one yet, but it's lovely. Worsted weight. I walked by this a couple times and then said, no, I have to have that. So that one came home with me too. And then I have, the guilty pleasure of the weekend. Ooh. This is Trex from the Buffalo Wool Company. It's 90% superwash merino and 10% bison sport weight for socks. The most luscious socks ever. Beautiful green. This one's for me. Yay. And then I have a couple of things. I was clearly in a blue-green mood when I was buying these yarns, because everything I bought is blue or blue-green. These are from Alicia Goes Around, who I had never heard of, but I should have, because one of her projects was on the cover of Knitwear, the Spring 2012 edition. That's her project right there. It's the Twist Pullover by Cecily Glowick McDonald. And this is using her Panoply of Peacocks yarn, which I did not buy. I bought a Stable of Horses, which is a superwash merino that is just really soft and pretty, and I don't even know what to say about it except it's lovely. I'm thinking maybe a hat, I don't know. And I also bought her Richness of Martin's fingering weight that is 75% superwash merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. Oh, there is a project in, which I can't find, but I'm sure I have in the house somewhere, in the I think it's the latest knit scene, that uses a skein of this for a shawl, which may very well be what I'm making out of it because it's so pretty. I also wanted to share she has these knitting bumper stickers that I love. Won't go on my bumper probably, but still very cute. The very last thing that I bought at last call, like 15 minutes before the vendor hall was closing, is this beautiful blue-faced Leicester, hand-dyed. I honestly do not, a Twist in Time I think was the vendor on this, but it's not labeled, so anyway. This I've been craving to make a headband because it finally got cold here this weekend, so it may be that or a hat or something warm and that I get to, you know, rub on myself a lot because it's lovely. Okay, now then, I said that I was getting asked why I could knit so fast, and it turns out that I'm the fastest knitter in Arkansas, or at least that was in the room at the time of the speed knitting contest at the Fiber Festival. So I won a few little goodies from that, and yay, more yarn. This is from Kariko's Creative Corner from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and it is their Adelina yarn by Freb Joyous Fibers. It is a 50% wool, 50% silk, and it's blue, so they were clearly, it was meant to be because more blue. Love it. Have no idea what to do with it, but it's beautiful. I also got 2 Annie Modisette books, Confessions of a Knitting Heretic and Cheaper Than Therapy, Joy, Healing, and Life Lessons in Fiber. Annie was the speaker last year, and so they had these books from her. And also I got these little flip books that I don't know if I can really show you. I don't know if I can flip a book while showing it at the same time, but you get the idea. It's a flip book. Yeah, I really can't. I can't do it well, but you get the idea. It shows, if you flip it one way, it shows one thing, and if you flip it the other way, it shows something else. Upside down, apparently. So there's one for combination and Western knitting, knit and purl increases, right and left slanting decreases, and combination and Western purling. Annie's the queen of combination knitting, so those will be really fun because I've actually never knit combination before, so I think that I'll enjoy looking at those. Anyway, this video has been a lot longer than I meant it to be, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope that you did too and enjoyed seeing my goodies. And if you did like the video, let me know because I'm kind of thinking about doing some more of them to get some geekery out that I can't do in words. So anyway, thanks for watching.